Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is your Rowdy Virtual Coach Rowdy doing another VCS at the Trailer Studio at Instant Karma University on YouTube, where we teach, preach, and practice what we didn't learn in high school on how to properly eat, eliminate, drink, sleep, breathe, think, act, and feel. Classic Joe Dispenza, which makes up our personal reality, which is our personality. So if you don't like the results you're getting with your current personality, which is your personal reality, we go in and change things. That's what I do here at Instant Karma University as your Rowdy Virtual Coach Rowdy. I coach you for free. I'm the world's greatest free coach because I am the only free coach in the world. I've made learning fun at Instant Karma University because I didn't learn in school because it was boring. Someone yesterday at the pool said I look like Charles Nelson Riley. I thought it was quite funny. They gave me these glasses at the pool. Let's have some fun. Let's start with a little Jim Croce. And don't mess around with Jim.
Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bumps. 42nd Street got Big Jim, a walker here, bull shooting son of a gun.
There we go. That's the vibe we're looking for. Imagine if we would have done that in school before each class over the loudspeaker system. I would have stuck around and had some fun. I would have actually been a DJ. Anyhow, I still allow some prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance in the classroom at IKU. So if you're not cool with that, it's time to click off, get out of the classroom, okay? Let's start with a little verse of the day, my favorite app that I use in the morning for my hour of power. Do not merely listen to the word and deceive yourselves. Do what the word says. James 1:22. Did you realize that people do things basically for two reasons? The reasons they say they do and the real reason. True, right? Let's go over some thoughts on today's verse. Most of us try to live by the old proverb. The proof is in the pudding. Right? Well, the proof of biblical wisdom and understanding is in how you live your life. Are you walking the walk? Are you just talking the talk? Knowing the truth doesn't mean much, but living the truth is everything. Today's VCS is on assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Can't see us on the YouTube. Pete, chill out. You're getting all nervous again. It was just an expression of the word, okay? Let us pray. Dear God, I know you're real. I don't just believe in you. There's a big difference between knowing you and believing in you. And I know you're in every cell in my body and every molecule in the universe you created and you run. It's called the Higgs molecule, the Higgs boson. It makes everything work. Science has also proven it. Science and religion no longer argue that God is real and the grand creator that makes all things work, including this internet and the YouTube and my body. You can turn it all off in an instant. So are you ready for Jesus to come back to you? If not, you better get Jesus in your heart and get to know him, because when he returns, do you want to be lost? Do you want to be embarrassed and not know Jesus when he shows up in a clap of thunder in the clouds? I don't. I want him to go, there you are, Rowdy. Good job. Job well done. So if you don't know Jesus, you can get a hold of me and I will pray with you, and you can have the Holy Ghost too in your heart. And that's what gives me the passion to want to serve you as a free coach and make you coachable, get you coached, and get you coaching. And I thank you for that, God. I know someone today has come to this VCS that needs my words of wisdom today. And I thank you for giving me the passion and this purpose to fill my brain and my body with wisdom and quality food so I can share this and touch at least one soul today. And I thank you for that, God. In Jesus' beautiful, precious name, this VCS is for you. All right. I do pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, not all separated, with mask, with liberty and justice for all. There we go. I love it. What a great way to get your day started. All right, Rowdy's top 10 to get you motivated and successful and have a happy, wealthy, and wise life. Get with God first thing. I use app of the day. I pray in the morning. I have gratefulness. I'm content with what I have. So anything above that, including a mustard seed, is a blessing. And if nothing new comes today or no extra things come, I'm very content and happy with what I have right now. Thank you for that, God. Move often and early. Anybody who knows your coach, Rowdy, knows he goes to bed early to bed, early to rise. Early bird gets the worm. It's called melatonin and serotonin and your circadian rhythm. We will do plenty of VCSs on that. Excuse me. Lots of water. You need to drink lots of water. We are over 80% water. The earth is over 80% water, so it's important that over 80% of your intake is good old-fashioned water, not sugary drinks. Eat well. It's really important that we eat God's food, not products with barcodes on them. That is not food. Those are products. Stop eating like a kid. You got to eat like an Olympic athlete. Grass-fed beef, homegrown fruits and vegetables, free-range chickens, chicken eggs, and things like that. So your A1C is down, and you do not become pre-diabetic and type 2 diabetic, and then eventually full-blown diabetic. You know, we didn't have all this diabetes before we started eating all this crappy food. So you got to get your A1C down. It's not going to kill you to skip breakfast as an adult as well. And I'm a big fan of the ketogenic diet. I'm a keto mosquito. Keeps my A1C down. I reversed my prediabetes with the ketogenic diet. Sleep well. If you're drinking plenty of water, eating well, keeping moving, you're going to sleep. You're going to get good, natural REM sleep, which is fun because you get to dream and meditate. And we rebuild when we sleep. Breathe properly. We are nose breathers. We were not meant to be mouth breathers. That is wrong. Nowhere in medical journals is the mouth listed for breathing. Research it. James Nestor, Nestor. Mew, Dr. Mew, MEW. It's where you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, close your pie hole, nose breathe, and do base exercises. It's good for selfies. It changes the physical makeup of your facial structure, makes you better looking, and your sleep apnea and snoring will go away if you place your tongue on the roof of your mouth and nose breathe while you sleep. Also, when you wake up, you won't have horse breath. Your teeth won't rot out. You won't snore, and you'll get a much better night's sleep. Right now, my dog is in REM sleep right behind me. That's awesome. My trusty old dog, Casey, will be 15 this year. Amazing. She's on a keto diet. She doesn't eat dog food, and she's in REM sleep right now behind me. Get grounded. Get on the ground. Take your shoes off. Go barefooted. Walk in the grass. Get in the water. Get in a spring. Barefooted. People are blown away that I can walk on gravel barefooted because I'm used to it. I'm always on the ground. I'm always barefooted. The earth has healing properties. Research it. Go on YouTube. Look for the grounding documentary movie. It's only an hour long. You can do it. It's not going to kill you. Get a life. Get a purpose. If there wasn't money in the world, what would you be doing? And since there is money in the world, pick something you love, and then it doesn't seem like work. And then you'll be passionate about getting up every morning early, like your Rowdy virtual coach, Rowdy, and pumped up about what you're doing. And have you noticed people don't have much zest or zip in their step anymore? They're like sloths, slugs in mud puddles. They are slow, their ankles are swollen, they're eating crappy food, their eyes are all puffy. It's pathetic. You don't need to live like that. Your Rowdy virtual coach, Rowdy, doesn't want to see you take an early dirt nap either. That's not necessary. Today's VCS is on assuming. Okay, assuming basically is judging a book by its cover and not giving people the benefit of doubt before you even talk to them or listen to them. My dad taught me that. It's a bad, 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 bad habit. Let's go over a couple of Bible verses on the truth, okay? John 14:6, Jesus declares, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Period. From the best owner's manual, owner's book of all time, the Holy Bible. John 8:32. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. This is according to Jesus in the Bible, and anyone who knows Jesus knows that he was a pretty good feller. You know, he's even better than Santa Claus. John 1:6. If we say that we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and do not practice the truth. That would be assuming. That would be a bad mistake right there. John 1:8. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. Oh, that one hurts. John 17:17. Sanctify them by your truth. The word is truth. The word of the Holy Bible. 1 John 3:18, my little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth. You know, our actions speak a million words. Talk is cheap. Talk is really cheap. I hear people say things all the time and they never follow through. But you watch people, you can watch their actions. It says a million words by just watching what people do. And I've been watched by the best, by the way. Okay, here we go. What does assuming do in our life? Oh boy, your Rowdy virtual coach knows it's got me into a lot of trouble. Assuming stands for make an ass out of you and me. I told you, coach, don't say ass on the YouTube. Pete's panicking again. Pete, it's just an expression to get my point across today. That's what it spells, A-S-S-U-M-E, make an ass out of you and me. There you go. Assuming is accepting something as true without having proof. While assumptions can be helpful for making quick decisions or filling in knowledge gaps, they can also lead to misunderstandings and errors. Oh boy, in relationships. Let me tell you about the errors that I've made. I could write books on the errors that I've made. If you want to know how to mess things up, you can get a hold of the Rowdy Virtual Coach and I'll tell you. I don't know what to do all the time, but I definitely know what not to do. It's called wisdom. A bunch of mistakes you'll never make again. Okay, let's talk about assuming. Accepting something as true without proof. This is the core meaning of assuming. When you form a belief or idea about something without having any facts or all the facts or evidence to support it. Basically, guilty till proven innocent. I get that a lot because of my nickname, Rowdy, and I'm skinny. They think I'm a tweaker and they think I'm trouble and they don't know I'm a good guy and that I'm a coach. And then when they find out who is in my speed dial, because I used to be a tailor and I know people in high places, they get nice. Oh, really? You know, Tony Gonzalez? You know, the Congressman Mark Alford? Really? Then all of a sudden they're nice to me. Go figure, because they judge this book by my cover, and that ain't fair at all. And I get it all the time. Taking things for granted. You might assume that someone knows something without actually confirming it. There you go. Or not know something without confirming it. That is the situation that people do without checking into it. You got to check into things. You got to find out. You got to talk to him. Don't just look at him and go, that guy's crazy. He dyes his hair blonde and he acts weird and he's different and he wears weird shirts and he walks funny and talks funny. Just because I do all of that doesn't mean that I'm not a good guy. Get to know me. I'm like a pill. It's hard to swallow, a big pill. I'm hard to swallow, but once you do, you'll be glad that you did. Assuming a meeting a specific person without checking details. So you always got to go, okay, because people see things differently. If you're going to meet someone, you got to make sure that you confirm exactly where you're going to meet them. It'll get you in trouble. Forming a belief based on information of past experiences. There you go. Just because something has always been that way in the past doesn't mean that it'll be that way with this person or place or thing. You have to find out. It's always different. Assuming someone's tone or intention based on their words without asking for clarification. If someone texts you in the big letters, sometimes people just can't see, so they text in big letters. That doesn't mean they're yelling at you. Call them up and go, hey, what's going on? Talk to them on the phone. I'm going to do a VCS on phone calls, by the way. Assuming a product will be delivered by a certain date. That'll get you in big trouble. I know that for a fact. And here's a big one. Assuming a person's character or personality based upon first impressions. You got to find out and ask. Because here's the problems that assuming causes. Misunderstandings and miscommunication in relationships. I've got that t-shirt a million times. You can't assume someone likes you or dislikes you until you find out and ask. And I know I've turned some people off that I thought liked me that didn't, and vice versa. I've turned people on that didn't like me, and they did, and I didn't know it. It causes big errors and mistakes in your life, and it's going to cause you strained relationships, anxiety and stress that's not necessary, and lots of missed opportunities. You do not know who you're standing next to in the store or at the gym, what that person may be thinking, doing, or acting, or what's going on in their life. Do not assume anything. You got to find out. Okay, when assumptions are okay. When you've clarified it and you've been to the point and you fully investigate it, you can go ahead and make an assumption about the situation because you checked it all out by asking questions, doing your research, etc., etc. Be mindful of your own biases, okay? You know, some people, everybody has different color lenses on. Imagine these glasses. Imagine these if they had green lenses in them, okay? And then someone showed me a white piece of paper, and I had green lenses. And they say, what color is this paper? I go, it's green. They go, no, it's not, it's white. And I go, no, I can clearly tell it's green. It's because of my perception of the lenses. Hey, look at that. That's kind of goofy, like an Anyhow, everybody has different color lenses on, so you got to see it from their perspective. Walk a mile in their shoes, see it from their perspective, because they would swear to God that that is green until you gave them a different pair of glasses and a clear pair of glasses to see that it's white paper. And that's one of the things I do at Instant Karma University is I give you clear glasses so you can see things differently instead of from always your point of view. I just touched you, didn't I? Give people the benefit of the doubt. Again, my dad pounded this in my head and never judged books by covers. He was amazing. He would pull over to the junkiest house way down in the boondocks. And I go, what are you doing, Dad? And he goes, I'll be back. I want to go talk to those people. I wouldn't even want to stop at that place, more or less, go talk to him. Then he'd come back and go, what'd you talk to him about? And he goes, well, see that old Mustang over there? I just bought it. I'm like, you're kidding me. My dad was amazing because he gave everyone the benefit of the doubt and didn't judge books by covers. He bought the most amazing cars out in the middle of the boondocks by just going and talking to people. Old classic Mustangs and old Ford Fairlanes and whatnot. because he was just a great guy, and he never judged a book by the cover, and he gave everyone the benefit of the doubt. And rest in peace, Dad. I'm glad you taught me that. Speaking of that, I'm giving you all the benefit of the doubt and not judging your book by your cover because I love you. I'm doing these VCSs not for validation. I'm doing them because my wisdom cup is full and I want to help you. I want to make you coachable, get you coached, and get you coaching. Matter of fact, I already have someone who wants to be one of my students that wants to be a substitute coach on Instant Karma University, and he's practicing videos right now, and I'm pretty excited about that because he's very coachable. And remember, our health, wealth, and wisdom is in direct proportion with how many other people you help make healthy, wealthy, and wise. So if you're not healthy, wealthy, and wise enough, you're not helping enough other people become healthy, wealthy, and wise. Good advice, right? This is your Rowdy Virtual Coach. Rowdy saying, get well, be well, and don't assume nothing. Find out for yourself. Here we go. A little more Jim Croce.
Stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Ball just because.
Pete's getting it.
You see, you don't
Pete's starting to loosen up.
You don't speed into the wind. You don't pull a mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Charles Nelson Riley.